The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, good morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and today is going to be a good day. Let's welcome Pastor Riva Timms, Senior Pastor of the Majestic Life Church in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Pastor Riva.
Well, good morning to you, Ricky, and good morning to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. We're going to go to God in prayer this morning. You know, there are times in life where you just go through the motions of life. You don't know what's going to happen next, and you just are numb. Anybody ever been there before? And sometimes you wake up in the morning and say, hey, what's going to go wrong next, right? Because it's just one thing after another. So let's pray this morning. Father, today we just come to you and we say thank you for being a good God. And we lift up every heart that feels overwhelmed this morning. And for those that are listening right now, those that feel as though they're in a battle, we pray that you will undergird them and strengthen them. For you are the God who sees, who knows, and who cares. And even when everything seems to be going wrong, you are still working behind the scenes, making sure everything goes right. So today, Lord, we ask for hope, the real, deep, unshakable hope, hope that rises above fear, hope that speaks louder than disappointment, hope that says God is not done yet. And along with hope, we boldly ask for supernatural favor. Let this be the day that things start shifting, that you will open doors that no man can close. Bring the right people into our lives at the right time. Let unexpected blessings show up, blessings that clearly have your fingerprints on them. We ask for favor in our workplace, favor in our relationships, favor over our children, and favor in the details of everyday life. For every heart that's tired this morning and they're tired of waiting, we ask that you would show them that you have not forgotten them. Let them know that every delay is in their favor and it's part of your divine design. Now, Father, we ask that you will breathe new strength into every weary soul. Let them walk in confidence, knowing that your hand is on their life, that favor is chasing them down, and that hope is rising up. We thank you in advance for the turnaround, for the breakthrough, and for the peace that passeth all understanding. And we pray this in the name of Jesus. And everyone say, amen.
Hey, we appreciate you, Pastor Riva. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pastor Riva Timms, Senior Pastor of the Majestic Life Church in Orlando, Florida. It's time for the praise break on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all. Front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, April 22nd. Here is what's going on in the news. President Trump says the ceasefire with Iran is getting an extension. In a social media post, Trump said the U.S. will hold off on any attack for now until Iran's leaders can come together on a unified proposal. Now, the ceasefire had been set to expire today. Now it continues indefinitely while negotiations play out. Meanwhile, the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz will stay in place. Also worth noting, Ricky, Vice President J.D. Vance was supposed to head to Pakistan for talks yesterday. That potential trip adds to the uncertainty since talks could speed things up or drag them out. In Mexico, investigators are trying to piece together what led to that deadly shooting at the famous, let's try this out, Teotihuacan pyramids. Yeah. A Canadian woman was killed and several American tourists were injured. Officials now say the gunman may have been influenced by violent incidents in the U.S. Now, he appears to have acted alone. The attack also happened on the anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting, adding yet another layer to the investigation. And in Virginia, voters have signed off on a redistricting change that could shake up the political map. Ricky, this measure narrowly passed and could give Democrats a major edge in upcoming elections. Now, supporters, of course, say it's only fair, pointing to the Republican-led redistricting, places like Texas. But Republicans argue this goes further since it actually amends Virginia's constitution, but it doesn't matter now. It's a done deal. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, NBA playoffs in full motion. Once again, the Portland Trailblazers even the series against the Spurs last night after Victor Wembanyama had a concussion after hitting the ground hard and had to come out the game. He only played 12 minutes, so that allowed Portland to get that win. The series tied up 1 game apiece. Philadelphia 76ers even the series against the Boston Celtics 1 game apiece. And how about LeBron James at the age of 41 and the Lakers?
Lakers trying to close out game 2. James with the dunk.
Talk about closing out a game. We'll give it to your closer, LeBron James, with another dunk.
28 points last night, and they doing it without Luka Doncic. So LeBron's like, look, I'm 41. It's playoff time, Jack.
Let's
it is
go.
what it is. They up on Houston 2-0. Let's see what happens, man. It's my quick sports report right there. Brat got the hot spot. What you got coming up next?
Man Rock T talent runs in the family, and T.I. and Tiny's daughter knows her worth. I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the B-18.
All right, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Excuse me. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, T.I. and Tiny's daughter, Aries, is learning the business early. And she went live and she said she is not working unless she is getting paid. Here go little Aries.
I mean, with what I want to be when I grow up, I don't got to go to college. So if I don't got to go to college, I'm not going to club. I'm not going to sing unless you pay me, bro.
I don't think they understand.
They don't.
Yeah, she's literally a recreation of her mom. Like, it's...
Wow. How old is she?
Tiny.
I'm not going to sing unless you pay me, bro.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. She is so cute. What y'all think about that?
Yeah,
So
excited
cute.
for her. She already have a great career. She's
Yes.
gonna be doing some stuff at the next level. She got the best parents.
She is constantly
And
working.
yeah, so we proud of her.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I
She
had a
a
chance to see her
Kid,
perform
too.
live at some event I hosted last year that she went on stage with her dad. And they opened up the show, and it was great. So I had the
Yes.
opportunity to see her live. So she's a great performer.
I like when she performed the Rihanna part with her dad.
Yeah.
What's the Rihanna's? Live Your Life. Live Your Life. She kills that. All right, y'all, moving on. Meg Thee Stallion might have scored a legal win, but it's not a complete victory just yet. A jury recently ruled in her favor against blogger Milagro Cooper, finding Cooper liable for defamation, emotional distress, and sharing a deepfake video involving Meg Thee Stallion. She was awarded $75,000 in damages for the harm caused. But when Meg tried to take things a step further and get a permanent court order, to stop Cooper from speaking out from moving forward, the judge said not so fast. So according to a new court document, the judge denied that request, saying that the legal standard for cyberstalking wasn't met. The court noted that there was no evidence that Cooper tried to physically approach Megan or attend her events or even directly contact her. But the judge also made it clear that Megan had already received financial compensation. The court said granting that kind of restriction could violate First Amendment protections, essentially blocking someone from speaking before they've even said anything. So
I just wonder why ain't no goons out here riding around dealing with folks like that. Ain't talking about killing nobody, but just for being disrespectful, just to keep everybody respectful.
because they snitches. If somebody get in trouble, they gonna tell.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. It ain't. They
You
don't
know,
have
back in the 90s,
honor code. They don't be quiet. It
Yeah.
ain't no snitches get stitches no
Yeah,
more.
back in the 90s, people watch what they said about folks or whatever because
Right.
they know somebody might roll up on them
Exactly.
or whatever. But now people are bold. And they
Yes.
got this internet out here. And now people just say whatever,
thugs.
whether it's true or
Yes,
not.
yes.
They just say it.
Yes.
But back in the 90s, if you said something about another comedian or
watched
another
your
rapper,
back.
you watch your back because somebody roll up on you. You don't know what's going on. So
Right.
you just real careful with your words.
And where you went.
And where you went.
That's absolutely right. Oh my goodness. You know what? Drake's album release, y'all. Drake's album release has finally been revealed. Remember the ice thing I talked about yesterday? Well, in case you missed it, Drake recently put a massive block of ice in downtown Toronto, then posted it online with the caption, "Release date inside." And like I said, so many fans showed up to the sculpture with the goal of getting the ice to melt. I mean, they tried to light it on fire. I said licking it, torches, and many, many other things. But one fan finally cracked the code. It was Twitch streamer Kishka. He was the lucky guy after streaming live, climbing on top of the structure. How to say it, Gary?
Structure.
Structure.
Mm-hmm.
I said structure.
But it be simple words that you can't say. It's a lot of words that I can't say.
Massachusetts.
I can't spell there.
But there's
Always put
several
the E before the I or the I before the E there in February.
But just I before E except after C.
Yeah.
What about February?
Yeah, I got that.
Supposed to put the R in there.
FEBRU.
Yeah.
But that spelling there, I can't. It always a red line. Always. I don't know. Do there. DITHEIR. Is that right?
That's right.
But it's two dares. It's a THERE as well.
Right.
I got that. I know how to spell that there. But
the
that THIER talking about some them.
It's EIR.
I'd be the same way with spelling peace.
Yeah.
EICE, but it's I before E except after.
Yeah, if you remember that, I before E except after C, and when it sounds like Y. And
wait a minute.
Neighbor and way.
Yeah.
Or when E sounds like A as in neighbor and way.
That's right.
What?
Can y'all text that to me?
I before E except after C.
Or when E sounds like A as in neighbor
and way.
Got it.
WEIGH.
Nobody remember that.
Yeah, I need to remember because that's going to help you spell it.
It is.
Yeah, that's going to help you spell it when you get to a word.
It's like from electric company.
Yeah, but you know what? I always remember I before E, but I never remember the way part, the neighbor way part. Like when it's supposed to be E first. So.
But I'm glad we can discuss this because what we'll never discuss on this show is math.
Well, you ain't lying. You are not lying.
Me, Alfreda's, and Gary, we cannot add or subtract.
Man.
But we know what our check looks like. Oh, yeah, that number's supposed to be right there.
That part.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Is this microphone on? It better be. Rock T's in the house with another HBC. You know, it's about that time to put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Can we please head on back down to Langston, Oklahoma, home of Langston University, established in 1897. Home of the Blue and Orange Lions. Shout out to the Langston University Marching Pride Marching Band. Oh, we about to talk about one of y'all's former students. How about the homie Maurice Mo Bassett? Played running back and fullback at Langston University. He would go on to serve our country in the U.S. Navy. But the brother was so cold, he was drafted in the 3rd round of the 1954 NFL Draft to the Cleveland Browns. That's right. He played fullback 3 seasons for the Browns. He led Cleveland in rushing his rookie season. Matter of fact, he serves as the namesake for the current Cleveland Brown Rookie of the Year award. Oh my goodness. Maurice Mo Bassett, another proud HBCU alum of Langston University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit us up on social media at HBCU Know.
Alfreda, what's up?
Okay, y'all got to know. Are Americans water snobs? I already know the answer for me. A new survey of 2,000 adults found that we have very strong opinions about what water we drink, Ricky. 65% say they are picky, and more than half claim they can actually tell what kind of water they're drinking without being told. Now, some say they can even tell the type of water by the smell alone, and nearly half refuse to drink tap water in certain places. Like, listen, if you're in Mexico, you better brush your teeth with a bottle of water. But anyway, here's the craziest stat. 37% of Americans would rather stay thirsty than drink the kind of water they don't like. And here's the thing, y'all. Only 1/3 of people actually know where the water they like comes from. At least that's what this study finds. So, listen, some of us thought water was just water, but because when we were little, we drank from a hose. But I do believe water is different.
That's before we knew.
Yeah.
That's before we knew.
And we didn't have options.
We didn't have
Bottled water
options.
wasn't a thing when we was little.
But do y'all remember?
All that water came out the hydrant.
When they first came out with bottled water, everybody was like, ain't nobody drinking no bottled water.
Right.
And they say that? People say
Why
that?
they bottling up the water? You get the water from the faucet.
Yeah.
That's all you drink, especially after COVID.
I still drink water out the faucet. My kids look at me like I'm drinking rat poison.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take some medicine or Allegra and then go right to that faucet.
Because it's habit.
Like it's a water fountain.
It's ingrained in you because that's how we grew up.
Yeah.
Some water faucets do have a taste. Like Chicago Chicago, it didn't have a taste. Chicago water was really good, but Georgia water has like a little funky taste to it. You can't drink it out the faucet. Yep, or else I could probably drink it.
Yeah, Florida water
cold.
is kind of different too. I grew up in Alabama. Our water, it wasn't too bad, but because we grew up on it. But Florida water, I don't know if they're getting that water from the ocean or.
Yeah, there is particular bottled waters that are really good. Like I like Voss water.
Yeah, that's all I drink.
Glass bottle.
I gotta drink Waiakea.
Really, and I've got
what?
this.
Waiakea. It's Hawaiian volcanic water.
Oh yeah, that's one of the blue bottle you gave us.
It's Hawaiian volcanic water. It's from a well, but it tastes so good.
It's got high alkaline
so
in it.
good. I get you some boxes of it. I own some shares.
No, what? Oh, whoa,
Yes.
Stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
Yeah, she gave me a case a couple of years ago.
Hold on. It's rich people news.
No. Oh my God.
You invested in that company?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's really okay. I'll buy that instead. I'm spending all that money on Voss. I can support your company.
But they don't
say
have
you
that
should
everywhere.
invest in companies that you use.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like products that you use, you should invest in.
Shout out to Positivity Water.
Yeah.
Say what, Rob?
Positivity Water, black owned, out of Atlanta.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's black on and the black and red stripe on it. I've seen those.
Now it's blue
that's
and white.
essential, I think.
Oh.
What you talking
Y'all know what I love?
Shout out to the homie.
I love Topo Chico, like the grapefruit.
Hoochie Chica Puka?
The sparkling water.
It's sparkling
Like
water.
Topo Chica
No.
Now, when you-
I drink sparkling water every day, all
Black
day.
people don't drink sparkling water.
I don't like
that.
sparkling water, honey. I like flat
We don't
water.
want no fizzy
Yeah, sparkling water
water
for us Africans is Sprite.
It's pop.
Pulled up fresh, smelling smoke in the air. Old school playing folks everywhere. Auntie laughing, cups in their hand. Whole little vibe just like I planned. Walk to the grill, yeah, I beat that sight. Big old ribs looking kinda right. Plate in my hand, yeah, I couldn't wait. Didn't know I was walking in a heartbreak. Soon as I bit it,
Something ain't right.
dry as the desert.
Tough as a fight.
Who burnt the damn ribs? Who did this here? Y'all done ruined Sunday. I've been waiting all year. Who burnt the damn ribs?
Who burnt
this
the
ain't
damn
no
ribs?
joke. Tastes like regret, a lot of fluid smoke. Who burnt the damn ribs? Say it out loud. Somebody lying. I'm asking to cry.
Who burnt the ribs, Gary?
I know, baby. Who burnt those girls, honey?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea in the color today. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Clarissa Shields. Ricky, I'm telling you, I'm crying for both of these women I'm reporting on this morning. It is a very sad time for them. Y'all, Clarissa Shields, you know, she got online, y'all. She's clapping back again, y'all, at these TikTok videos that's criticizing her appearance. And Ricky, she's a lovely woman. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the boxing champion responded on social media after creators, y'all, they posted a clip, y'all, claiming that Clarissa Shields, y'all, suffer from what she's called ugly girl syndrome. Now, they said in the video, the creator described it as a woman becoming overly submissive, y'all, in relationships because she is supposedly unattractive. She said, quote,
She's not unattractive.
yeah. She said, y'all keep calling me ugly every single day on my page. She fired back, y'all, on the video she shared. She said, I'm so tired of it. I'm not ugly. I'm beautiful. I'm the baddest woman walking this earth, honey. They said the 31-year-old boxer went on, y'all, to list her accomplishments, Ricky, including her Olympic medals and her championship titles and stuff. She said, quote, I have 2, y'all, Olympic gold medals. She said, I am the undisputed champion. I am the greatest of all time. The GWAT? What's a GWAT?
Like the GOAT.
Yeah,
something like that.
But they put a W in.
Greatest woman.
Oh, greatest
of all
right.
time. Yeah.
Oh, she's the GWAT. But anyway, GWAT? Oh, her too. She also responded, y'all, to creators, honey, who have commented on her personal life and relationship. And she said, quote, I have a man that loves me. I have money. I have success. I have everything. She said, y'all mad because you can't be me. She said, get off my page. You think I'm ugly. She went to say, I know who I am. I'm Clarissa Shields. I'm beautiful inside and out. They said, her people saying, stay off the damn social media. Yes.
Right. Yep. Stop talking.
They told her to stop talking.
Because the more you talk and let them know it bothers you, they're going to keep talking.
Yeah,
and they want to keep bothering you.
Hire you
don't
up
let
a
them know.
part-time kid that don't have that, let them go on there and just politely block all the people that have something negative to say.
Block them or restrict
whatever.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't talk to them. Don't give them that energy. That's
I got
what they
somebody
want.
that
They
work
want a
on weekends.
response.
I got somebody that work on weekends.
Only to block.
Only to block. Only to go in there and find them women with that smart mouth and that attitude and them comments and stuff, and just block them from. And they block them from everything.
Well, she don't notice. She don't have a person to help her out.
But that's what we did. I don't think so.
She wants to defend herself, but
Yeah.
as she's in this industry more, she'll realize it's better to just not even say nothing.
Yeah.
Well, while we're praying for Clarissa, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Kimora Lee Simmons as well. Now, it's official, y'all, that her marriage, y'all, has hit the point of no return. After 12 years of marriage, y'all, that was, honey, as controversial as it was flashy. Tim, y'all, her husband, Tim, they said he beeline, baby, to the Los Angeles Superior Court to officially pull the plug. They say, but the details in these documents are messy and they are very expensive. Now, Tim, y'all, 56 years old, he's cited the standard irreconcilable differences as the reason for the divorce. The timeline, y'all, of the collapse is a bit of mystery. Now, this is the deal. Now, he filed February the 4th. Now, they're saying that the separation date listed as TBD, y'all, to be determined. Now, the reality is they're saying that the insiders say that the two haven't been together, y'all, since at least March of 22. Now, some sources even whisper out that they've been living separate lives for nearly 6 years, making this filing more of a housekeeping move on than a sudden shock. Now, they're saying, y'all, the real kicker in this document is that Tim, he's the former Goldman Sachs banker who famously, y'all, embroiled in that one MBD international fraud scam, asking Kimora, y'all, he said he wants some money from her. He said, I need some money, Kimora. Now, according to the petition, they say Tim is seeking his only one spouse support from the baby fat mogul, and he asked the court to block her, honey, from collecting a single cent from him. Now, that's the new man, y'all. The new man, they doing it now. They say, but even better.
That.
Yeah, but that's the new man.
I'm just, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just set in my ways. But if you're a man, listen, man, go get you a one-bedroom apartment and get you a blow-up mattress and start over.
Yeah,
Don't sit up there and collect no check from a woman. I'm just sorry. I understand what the law is and what the new man is doing nowadays or whatever. I don't care. If you didn't help build what she have, then, man, move on and go on about your business, man. You can start over and find you somebody else that's going to make you happy. But don't be sitting up there trying to collect no check from no female. It just as a man.
Well, he said he need a check. They say he's requesting that Kimora give him half of her assets and cover his legal fees. And they're saying after years of legal battles involving their Shell Celsius holding stock and his forfeiture of millions to the government, they say Tim Pocket may feel a little light while Kimora's empire is remaining the same, y'all. And, she has a child with him. They're saying despite the rocky and illegal start, they managed to stay married for over a decade. And
he ain't got no job.
Well, he was a big-time bank person, but he was lying to.
Was he? Exactly.
Yeah. These women need to read up on these damn men. Google them.
Well, you don't never know what somebody going to do until you get in a relationship with them, and then the real them come out.
But wasn't he friends with her ex? That was kind of odd, too. Wasn't he kind of cool with
He
her?
may have been. But, honey, I don't know. That's why I just stay single then and don't get married.
Showed up to court dressed from head to toe in fat form.
Okay. Now, but nevertheless, we're going to keep Kimora lifted. Honey. They say her household is a full one, and they say, she's doing the most on her own. She has Ming, 25, and Oki, 23. That's her mini-me's. That's from Russell Simmons. She got Kenzo, who's 16 years old. That's her son from Jaimon Husson. How you pronounce it? Jaimon Husson.
Yeah.
Then she got Gary and Jaden. That's her adopted bonus son. Then she got Wolf. That's her youngest son with Tim. So, she got a bunch of children and stuff, though. But, we're going to keep her lifted in prayer, honey. And, it's just what love got to do with it.
Yeah.
No. Y'all know what time it is?
What time is it?
Sha-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
And that sha-la-la is for Kimora and Clarissa.
The color of the day.
Yes. The color of the day, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is color harmony. On the high end, you say color harmony, and on the low end, you say an array of colors. I went
like the shirt you have on.
Yes, that's color harmony.
And that's Gucci too, ain't it?
Yeah, honey.
I didn't know Gucci came out with the funny paper shirt.
Yes, Lord. Thanks for the person who felt sorry for me and gave it to me.
We gonna talk about that. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake up calls. Y'all get at me 8669-RICKEY. Here we go.
Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
You up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better.
Let's go.
Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
Come on.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us.
calling from Orlando, Florida, and I want to give a wake-up shout to my grandboys, Zaire, Zayd, and my granddaughter's Journey and Sia. And I want to know, do Gary buy any of his clothes? He's always talking about somebody giving him clothes.
My name is Dawn, and I'm calling from Chicago, and I want to wake up my daughters in Las Vegas, Morgan, and my daughter McKenna in SIUE. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hey, it's Lucky Lisa in the nation's capital. I want to wake up my wonderful son, Bruce. Wake up, wake up, wake up, and have a great day today.
Let's go. Kansas City, wake up. Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Thank you, Brent.
Welcome, Rickey.
Coming up, y'all, so much going on in the news. It's time for the good, the bad, and what the hell Wednesday. We got that coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. About that time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. We're going to start out with you, Alfredo. You got good news.
Yes, I do, Ricky. So by now, you might have heard of that Oklahoma high school principal who was shot while stopping a school shooter. Oh, my gosh, the video. The principal's name is Kirk Moore, and in addition to saving countless lives, he also got an unexpected honor this weekend. Prom King, Ricky. In the video from prom night, the DJ introduced Mr. Moore as, quote, our king, and all the students went like crazy. They went nuts, and the principal started tearing up, started crying as the students chanted for him. Aww. Such a touching moment. I mean, if you see the video of him stopping the shooter, he don't look like somebody that could stop a shooter. He like somebody granddad. And it's just a beautiful thing. If he had not stepped in, we don't know what would have happened.
He saved a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that could have went the other way.
Nothing like having a cool principal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, we like Mr. Clark.
Yes, sir.
We don't
Mr.
want
Clark.
a good principal. We want Mr. Clark.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That's one of my favorite movies, man. Yes, man. Congratulations to him, and thank God for people like him. All heroes don't have capes,
That's
so we
right.
appreciate that story. All right, let's look at the bad news. Special K.
Okay, listen closely. It's not illegal to beat meat. Yes, as in food, as in food, as long as it doesn't lead to a violent altercation. Now, in Germany, police were called when a 61-year-old man verbally and physically assaulted his neighbor. The attacker was furious because there was a loud pounding of the meat, as he said, as the neighbor was making schnitzel. Now, I don't know if y'all know what schnitzel is, but I'm guessing it involves
Can you Google
meat.
that?
It's German, and I think it's let me look it up. I'm not going
Isn't it kind of like sausage?
Yeah, I think it's like a German or Polish.
So they said that he may have had legitimate beef if it happened during quiet hours, but that's not clear. Now, when police showed up, as they said, meat beater said the neighbor insulted him and slapped him in the face. There's no word on any charges or citations, but
The meat beater.
Wow. But just so you know, schnitzel is a thin piece of meat that's breaded and fried until crispy. It's a traditional dish from Central Europe, Austria, and Germany.
There you go.
In order to eat it, you have to beat it.
Apparently. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to ever grow up. We'll never grow up, man.
Yep.
I mean, why we act like we in the 5th grade?
Because y'all act like that in the 5th grade.
Yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate that story, Special K. All right, let's take out in the what the hell news, Brat.
All right, Ricky. Well, a UK bride had her big day turned into a nightmare by her own sister-in-law. Gemma Monk was walking with her dad down the aisle during the wedding when someone called her name and then threw black paint all over her face, chest, and dress. Oh, my gosh. She grabbed the woman and realized it was her brother's wife, Antonia Eastwood, who had been banned from the wedding. The revenge goes back to a dispute from the year before. So Antonia claimed Gemma tried to trip her at her own wedding, which messed up their relationship. Images show Gemma covered in paint just moments before the ceremony. Antonia ran off. Gemma miraculously found a second dress, thank God, and still was able to walk down the aisle 2 hours later. She said nothing was stopping her, even if she had to do it covered in paint. And Antonia was found guilty of criminal damage and sentenced to 10 months in prison, suspended for 12 months plus 160 hours of community service.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So was she a white woman?
This sounds like
When she was a white
people.
woman that threw some black paint on them.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her. She had the right to do that because she was not invited to the wedding. So,
Well, she was banned. So who even let her in if she was banned?
Her other sister-in-law. I said, go ahead and get her.
Yeah, they messy, huh?
They messy. They were going to fix it.
What the hell?
Then she threw some black paint on her.
Things love her. They say, you always talk about blacks, but I'm going to throw this black paint on her.
Hey, y'all, let me hold something, big dog.
Yo, things rough out there, man.
Let your boy hold something, boy.
Yo, things rough. Yo,
Every
you got
time
a
you
big...
DJ somewhere, the line be wrapped in the building. People come line up and see my show, but the line don't be wrapped around the building like Jamaica Lounge.
Yo, what?
And then I saw him. I said, hey, Beyonce, have you ever seen John Lyon DJ in front of 20,000 people at birthday bash?
Yes.
Dog, how do you DJ in front of 20,000 people?
Man, I just be telling people I know you, they be booking me. Yo, I be name dropping. I'm a serial name dropper. You gotta do it sometimes. Yo.
I gotta tell you, T.I. was at Birthday Bash 2 years ago backstage, and he wasn't even performing, and we talked him into it. And Ja, like within 30 seconds, had T.I.'s whole show together. He made a movie.
Are you serious?
Ja is one of the best DJs, hands
Ja's
down.
that
Ever.
dude.
It was one of the biggest moments ever.
Ja Lion is that dude.
He is amazing.
Bruh. Remember we was in Dominican Republic.
If y'all having a party and you got some bread to spend for a DJ,
let me tell you something. John Lyon, man, boy. Between him and one of my other favorites, the DJ Dirty Vegas in Birmingham, man, them dudes be. Listen, John, if I have a birthday party this year, man, please, I'll do it on a Monday. I know you be at home on Monday.
John said that fee come with a comma in it, though. Let him know. Let him know that fee does come with a comma.
Anybody need the best one of the best most humblest DJs in the country. Boy, when you drop that damn, let me introduce myself. My name, me and Brent almost fell in the VIP. I was lying. I was like, what the hell is going on, man? You trying to kill the audience.
Yo, Dominican Republic was crazy. Your birthday bash down there was insane. Yeah.
I'll never forget it, bro. Hey, man, we love and appreciate it. Hey, Darius, you see how John Lyon come to work every day? Now, why you can't come to work? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like John Lyon.
Hey, listen, I know y'all having a good time, but everybody sit down. Everybody have to tell y'all something. You ready, man?
Whoa.
What happened, man?
Man, so I finally figured it out, Rick, and the whole staff. I got it because I was feeling like I was disrespecting y'all, and I said it got to be something deeper. So I went to the doctor, Rick, and they told me what I got, bro.
What you got?
Everybody, what you got?
I got work lexia.
What is that?
It's like dyslexia, but it's like work. It's like, but instead of mixing up letters, I go to work and just end up going back home. So it's kind of in reverse, you know, and instead of clocking in, I be laying back down, and other people got it too, bro. You ever woke up and ate some meatloaf? That's because you be thinking you be off. And you don't, it's in the morning. It's just, I got it backwards, bro. A lot of people got it. And they said maybe the job could maybe put a house door up because people, like me and other people, when you leave, you have anxiety to go. But if it was home, if the job was more home, you feel better. You ever left your work and was like, I can't wait to go home?
Yeah.
So
you
really
said we should put a house. We should put a house door in a mailbox with a little flower, like at the radio station.
There you go. You need a cabinet with some plates in it. Just a couch or some, and different things or whatnot in there. Cereal bowls and things like that make you. So I got it. It's a lot of people got it, and others got it. And that's what it is. They were saying, a lot of people in America don't know that they are pressed about going to work. I bet y'all did this. Anybody ever got fully dressed and then sat on the end of the bed and said, am I really about to do this?
Yeah.
So
why would you volunteer to cover for somebody if you got all this going on?
Huh?
Why would you volunteer to cover for somebody you got all this going on?
You can hear.
Well, I just found out so I can start doing better. Like, for instance, this morning to get ready for work, I got up and put on some pajamas because I know that makes me feel better because it's still the process of not going. So a lot of people are dealing with anxiety, and that's what it is.
Are you coming to work?
Oh, you see, that's the best part. I'm definitely coming up there after I get off from home.
Hold on. Okay. Who are you talking to like that? Because I hear you saying the words, but my mind not letting me believe that you talking to me like that. How dare you? I believe you done lost your mind, but you better find it before I hurt you. I'm not one of your little friends. Are you on dope or dog food? I'm the one sitting up trying to help you, but you talk to me like I ain't a darn thing. I ain't nobody. Darn it, I'll knock you. I taught you everything you know, and you talk to me like that. I taught you how to read, how to write. Who you think taught you how to ride a bicycle? Huh? Me. Taught you how to shave up under your arms. If it wasn't for me, you'd look like a hairy... Ooh. Do you think I won't go upside your head? Because I will. I'll do it right now. See, one day you're going to come up in here, and you're going to look for me. Yeah. But I'll be going on.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm going to a place where I'm going to sing and shout. There'll be nobody there to put me out.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors are still praying, y'all. This time for Stephon Diggs, y'all. We are praying for Stephon, y'all. Now, they're saying his legal fight with Christopher Blake Griffin, y'all, has taken another turn. That's a guy who said he sexually assaulted him, allegedly. Now, in the court filings, y'all, they say Griffin is asking the judge to require the NFL player to produce documents related to his finances and reputation, honey, after Diggs claimed, y'all, that he was harmed by Griffin's, y'all, public accusations. Now, Mr. Diggs sued Griffin, y'all, for defamation back in 2025 of November after Griffin accused him, y'all, of drugging, sexually assaulting, and later conspiring to kill him. Now, Diggs denied the allegation, y'all, and claimed that Griffin made the statement, y'all, to gain online attention. Now, Griffin says Diggs has not provided the records needed to support his lawsuit. Now, according to the filing, Griffin wants access to any evidence showing Diggs lost money, business opportunities, or suffered, y'all, from damage to his image because of the accusations. Now, Griffin's legal team argued that Diggs, honey, cannot continue, y'all, pursuing the case while refusing to share the information at the center of his claims. Diggs does not get to sue and hide, Griffin's attorney wrote. Now, the filing also alleges that Diggs is attempting to slow the discovery process and avoid turning over material that could be examined in court. So this is interesting, y'all. I mean, this is a sad situation. I mean, my God, everybody's suing it. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I mean, did Cardi probably leave him because of these accusations that this guy have against him or what have you? Or was it just accusations?
I never heard about that. When did that happen? Did y'all hear about that?
In 25 years.
I heard about it.
Yes, Lord, honey. It's sad, though, Ricky, but we just got to pray, honey, because, I mean, you know, people do things, honey, and they just forget what they've done or don't realize what they've done, and you don't know how the other person received that. So we're going to keep him lifted in prayer, and hopefully Mr. Griffin as well, y'all, recover from all what he's experienced. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Oh, my God, Trick Daddy is back in the news. Y'all now remember we talked about Trick Daddy. You remember he talked about the AK. He went to the AKA convention. He loved the kids. He loved the kids, and he loved beautiful women. Y'all now they're saying that, honey. The Trick, honey, is speaking out regarding, you know, some of the things that he feels a woman could do or what type of woman he wants. And here's what Mr. Daddy said.
You don't date women over 36?
Yeah, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of I'm tired of to the point where it's like the older you get, the more serious you want to get out of life, and your seriousness don't involve me, don't involve men. I'm tired of women bragging about their credit score and their LLCs and all this. I own my own business and own your own business, but your business ain't making no money. For a woman my age, we getting older. Let's start respecting and loving each other on each other. Stop making it all about you. All these rules, lower your standard. I want me a little nice young tender something that's gonna appreciate me. Older women just got it. So I like mine young and tender. I want mine young and tender and needy. I want her to call me daddy and say, thank you, baby.
Needy.
I don't want nobody. I'm good on that.
Really? I don't want, I mean, Ricky, usually older men want younger women.
Man, I'm not going to sit up with no fine young woman watching Peppa Pig.
My Lord.
No.
But he said he's tired of these old women talking about the LLCs.
She's beautiful. What is the conversation? What is the depth of the conversation? What do you talk about once you get used to the beauty? How deep is the conversation?
Does she have substance?
Substance. Does she know who represent her in Congress? Does she know certain things because she teach you something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, a young, beautiful woman, she don't have to have all these things y'all name. If she's young and beautiful, all she needs to do is show up.
Because when you get used to the beauty, you have absolutely nothing if there's no substance.
But what about all these old men, hell, dating these young women? And what you get with his butt, hell, nothing but a check.
But he might not have any substance. And if he don't have substance, he wants somebody that's on his level.
Yeah,
you're
very,
old don't mean you have substance.
You're very insecure. You're very insecure if you want somebody who's needy. Why would you want somebody who's needy? That's insecurity.
Yeah, bring somebody that's bringing something to the table, bringing friendship and kindness and respect and love. Like somebody you're like your best friend. That's the goal. Who, you know what I'm saying? Like if she died, I die the next week, but I can't take it because she died.
But you can still call him daddy and not be needy. That's none of my business, though.
Yeah, I don't like all that.
Don't call me daddy. I got 3 daughters. That's weird.
Yeah, it gets there. That's
weird to me.
I
don't like
weird.
that.
It's stuck. Your granddaughter call you daddy, and then you calling me daddy and stuff. It just gets too weird.
It's a turn off.
Yeah, but I mean, Dr. Hempler calls her husband daddy.
Yeah, that works for them.
Yeah,
that's good on that.
Maybe if your kids don't call you daddy, then you can. Yeah, I mean, if your kid calls you daddy, it might be weird.
I just think Nana rolls off in the
If you're
reverse.
an older woman, you don't want nobody calling you Nana.
Ew. What? That would be awful.
Y'all know what
You
time
like that,
it
don't you,
is?
Nana?
Yeah, sha-la-la, Nana. The Kahlua today is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, y'all, is Kahlua Harmony. On the high end, you say Kahlua Harmony, and on the low end, you say beautiful array of Kahluas. That's every color.
That is a beautiful Kahlua. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Y'all listen every Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Wellness Wednesday. On this morning, we are joined by pediatric physician Dr. Jessika Jackson in the building. Good morning, Dr. Jackson.
Good morning.
Happy to have you this morning. Let's get right into it.
All right.
So let's start with this allergy season. It's been crazy so far. A lot of people I know, I personally have a lot of problem when the kids come downstairs with watery eyes, nose running. So what do we have to do to stop these runny noses?
Yeah, so we're in a terrible allergy season right now. So the biggest thing, if your kids are old enough, making sure they're on a daily allergy medicine. Allergy medicines are one of the few medicines you have to take every day consistently for them to work. So we have some low pollen days after it rains, but making sure you're staying consistent until about probably mid-May, honestly. When your kids, especially your toddlers, come in from outside because they're so low to the ground, kicking up all that pollen on their face, wash their hands, wipe out their faces. Doing some saline spray in the nose can go a long way.
I never thought about that. Washing, like every time they come inside to wash their hands and wash their hands before they eat.
It's all on their clothes, too.
Yeah, on the clothes, on the hair, everywhere.
Jesus.
Wow.
Throw them in the tub.
So I got a baby question because we got a brand new baby in my house. She's 2 weeks old.
Congratulations.
Brand new granddaughter. Mm-hmm. Like, we have a lot of conversation about how soon should you allow a newborn to be around people in general, because like right now she's kind of isolated.
Yes.
And like what's a good time, like a couple of months old or?
Yeah, so when babies are first born, they essentially have no immune system.
Right.
So if they're getting sick, if they get fevers, it's an emergency. They're going to the hospital, they're getting all sorts of blood work, spinal tap, all these things that we want to avoid. So when you tell all the extended families, like, please let me see them, and you explain it like that, no one wants to be responsible for sending a baby to the hospital. But essentially, once they get their 2-month vaccines, that's when they have some protection, some immunity. That's when it's safer for larger crowds going around, being a little safer.
You know what? Speaking of vaccines, I saw today where Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is ending the mandatory flu vaccine requirement for service members, and they ended the COVID-19 vaccine mandates, and there's all this talk about vaccines. how do you feel about them? Like, I used to get a flu vaccine shot every year, but I stopped just because I'm like, do I get the vaccine? Do I not? How should you think about vaccinations when it comes to kids?
Yeah, so vaccines are what teach our immune systems how to fight off things that could potentially seriously injure us, kill us even. And so vaccines, especially when it comes to kids, are super important. The vaccine schedule that's been in place for decades has been proven effective against some of these things that we have been blessed not to be able to see in our lifetime or, in your kids' lifetime because we've kind of eradicated some of these things. Unfortunately, because there are people who aren't getting these vaccines anymore, we're starting to see viruses like measles come about and kids die from these things. So it's super important to get the vaccinations and, talk to your pediatrician. We're here to answer questions. We're all on the same page where we want the kids to be healthy and safe. And I think when you can remember that we're all on the same side of we want what's best for the kids,
right,
then it makes it easier to kind of have those conversations.
Right.
Yeah.
When does their immune system build up? I mean, they say when they get sick, they keep getting sick, they go to school, they come back sick. My son gets sick every week, it seems like. And they're like, oh, it's building his immune system. Well, how damn long do it take to build an immune system up? Because it's been building. We give him vitamins every morning in his water and in his milk. It's just like, when is he going to stop getting sick, or is it never going to end?
It gets better with time.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Okay.
So again, with vaccines against the big scary things, but with common colds, kids are germy, and I call daycares breeding grounds for germs. They're great, but you're ready to pick up anything and everything.
And then he bring it home, then we all get sick.
Yes.
And Sky Zone.
Yes, Sky Zone, Chuck E. Cheese, little things like that.
Yeah.
But it gets better, and you may notice as they get older, like, okay, well, it got better quicker. We're all getting better a little earlier. We're not sick for a long time, but it's going to wax and wane, and, this is the time of year where viruses aren't as prevalent, but we're having allergies, so it's always something we're battling, unfortunately.
And you say always give them the Flintstone, not the chewable, but the...
Yeah, so vitamins are very important. Multivitamins. Flintstone's classic, a great multivitamin. Chewables, not the gummies. Gummies have a lot of sugar. They can cause cavities. If your kids are like, I only want these gummies, then brush their teeth right afterwards.
Right.
Oh, those are my favorite.
And no kid wants to brush their teeth all the time.
Right. Now, I keep seeing, because, kids, mine love to play outside, and I keep seeing tick bites are on the rise and spreading Lyme disease. Yeah, absolutely. So what should we be looking out for?
Yeah, so ticks are very prevalent. The good news in Georgia, at least, we don't have ticks that carry Lyme disease. They're more northeastern. But when your kids come in from playing outside, especially if they're in the woods, they're at camp, you've gone fishing, checking their bodies for ticks. I've seen a lot of tick bites recently in the scalp. So kids that are younger, they're hitting branches as they're walking around. So check in their scalps, check their backs, remove them immediately if you see them. Pull with tweezers, hit at the base and pull straight up. If you're like, can't, it's too deep, I can't get it out, then go to your doctor to have them help you out.
Is there a repellent? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Brad.
Is there a repellent that's good for, does any
That
repellent
make ticks
for
go
ticks?
away.
Or they can make them want to run away from you?
We should get a pesticide person to come on the show.
Right. Different bug sprays. So, like, anything with DEET is good in it. It helps repel, DEET, helps repel bugs. But still, with those ticks, they can be tricky.
But isn't DEET bad for you? I don't know.
No.
DEET...
So, DEET is safe at certain levels. So, make sure the kinds you can get, like the off-brand is really good. The family one is great for kids. Kids as young as 2 months can wear bug spray. So,
all right, y'all. We got Dr. Jessika Jackson with us this morning. If you have any medical questions concerning your kids, you can hit us up at 866. We're going to be taking your phone calls up next. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Great conversation this morning. We'll be taking your phone calls coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Dr. Jessika Jackson in with us this morning. Happy to have you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, so excited. So we're going to immediately... Gary, did you have a question before we go to the calls?
So, Dr. Jackson, I was asking, because my cousin did this now, I want to know how much sleep should kids be getting every night? Because my cousin's daughter would not go to sleep, so she put NyQuil in her milk.
Oh, gosh.
No, she did.
Harsh. I know, desperate times, desperate measures. But it depends on the age, I'll say. So babies can need up to, 18 hours a day. Newborns,
18 hours a day to sleep?
For newborns, they sleep 18 hours. For kids, like school-age kids, anywhere between 8 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
So ask your pediatrician. It depends on the age. But, yes, it's very important for sleep, for their growth, for their development. Kids need sleep.
Yeah,
Okay,
my mom-
real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ricky.
No, I'm just going to say my mom used to blow us a shotgun to get us to relax.
Sir. No,
All the
sir.
people I didn't know what a shotgun is.
Mr. Smiley, why?
She don't know what a shotgun is.
You know.
I don't.
Oh, that's so good.
I'll look it up after this.
Don't look it up.
Go ahead, Alfreda.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you real quick. Because everybody doesn't buy vitamins. Vitamins are expensive. And are there foods that kids could be eating every day instead of getting vitamins, or do they need the food and the vitamins in addition?
So vitamins are always a good adjunct to a good well-rounded diet. But if your kids are eating their fruits, their veggies, their whole grains, their proteins, you can get a lot naturally from food. Food can be fuel, not junk food, but different foods can be fuel for the body. But vitamins are a good way to fill in those missing pieces.
All right, let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Jackson. Good morning.
Yes, I'm calling because my son has severe allergies, and he's too young for the allergy shots, and, of course, the daily Zyrtec isn't working. So what would be the next best thing until he's old enough to take the shots?
That's a great question. So right now the pollen count's so high that there's kids that no matter what we're doing, you're still having some symptoms. Doing a daily antihistamine like a Zyrtec, a Claritin, a Allegra, those things are helpful. And then we always say practical allergen avoidance. So on the days when the pollen count's really high, we may need to stay inside from recess, not go outside and play soccer afterwards. If we are doing those things, again, immediately kind of washing their hands, wiping out their face, a saline spray to rinse out all that dirt and dust and pollen they inhale. Those are things that can be helpful in the meantime.
All right, you're on with Dr. Jackson. Good morning.
My son is 15 and he's sexually active. Does he still need to see a pediatrician, or can he go see like a regular doctor, a regular, primary care physician?
Yeah, so we see pediatricians, most pediatricians see from birth up until 18, sometimes 21. So we do run into kids who are sexually active. Your pediatrician should be equipped to handle that. We always do visits with teenagers, part of it in private without parents because they are more willing to open up. We can do STD testing, we give practical advice. So the answer is we can still see them as a pediatrician. Sometimes the boys are more comfortable when they get older to see an internal medicine doctor, but that's up to you.
You might as well take that frown off your face because your son going to be killing them.
Not at 15.
Stop. Don't look at me like that.
At 15?
Not at 15.
These kids.
Ain't nobody doing that at 15.
He going to be.
Yes, they are.
Killing them.
Not at 15.
Y'all better wake
Clapping
up.
them cheeks.
They start puberty.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Dr. Jackson. Let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Jackson. Good morning.
My teenage son still wets the bed, and I was wondering if she had any recommendations for curing that.
So bedwetting, it depends on the cause. If you have what we call primary bedwetting, they've never not wet the bed, the first thing to do is still take them to see their doctor, make sure there's not a UTI, there's nothing going on with their urine. There's different methods like limiting beverages close to bedtime. Bedwetting alarms are the most long-term effectiveness. It kind of retrains your brain to wake itself up. And if it's something where your pediatrician recognizes that there may be something more serious than seeing a specialist, just so they can check and make sure everything's working properly.
All right, real quick, I have to ask you about artificial food dyes affecting kids. Does that affect kids' behavior?
For some kids, yeah. So there's studies going on still about artificial dyes that are in, unfortunately, most of our junk foods. Mm-hmm. And some kids are very sensitive to it.
Yeah, and let everybody know how you could be reached and how they can follow you. Thank you so much.
Of course. So I'm one of the physicians at Premier Pediatric Associates. We are a private practice in Smyrna, Georgia. Our website is PPA4kids.com, or our Instagram. We post tips and tricks on there. PPA4kids.
There it is. Y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only Dr. Jessika Jackson.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for joining
having
us.
Me.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Y'all, mix that'll stay in your head all day. Alfreda, you got breaking news?
Yes, I do, Ricky. Breaking news out of the Museum of Broadcast Communications. They just officially announced the Radio Hall of Fame class of 2026. The nominees were chosen, Ricky, by the Radio Hall of Fame nominating committee with input from radio industry and listeners. And we here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show just want to say congrats to you, Rickey Smiley, because you are one of the nominees this year.
What?
Yes.
Say what?
Yes, and our radio family, Ryan Cameron's a nominee for this year, too. So congratulations. But congrats to you, Ricky.
That's big time, dog. That's
Hey,
big
man,
time, dog.
let's go.
That's big time, dog.
Really?
Okay, Mr. Smiley.
Well, I'm just glad to be nominated, Gary. Gary, I promise.
Yes, Lord.
I'm just glad. I just thank God for waking me up every morning to be able to do the job. So.
Hope you win, honey, because we'll get something.
Yeah,
What you
look at the game?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
Always selfish motivation.
Can Ricky have a moment, sir?
Okay. He ain't gonna let me. No, I just appreciate it. I want to thank Ms. Hughes for the opportunity. Thank y'all.
Yes,
couldn't have did it without y'all. Thank you for the team and all the producers. And shout out to all the listeners.
Yeah.
Everybody, David DeBose, that gave me my first radio job, who's in Tuscaloosa, who runs the TUG station, and Mickey Johnson, our first program director, Corey White, everybody. These are people that actually gave me my start. So I can tell you more about some of those people. Great people, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. So, all right, y'all, 8 minutes after the
Congrats,
hour.
Ricky.
All right, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. We got Rita Brent got Fixing Jesus coming up.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita Brent. That's right, man. It is time to fix it, Jesus. If Jesus can't fix it, it can't be fixed, y'all. 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. We got the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson State University's own, also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, one of the funniest comedians in the country, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, she just got nominated, Brat, for an Emmy.
Hey, congratulations!
Is
So, Ricky, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Rita. That's not your first nomination either, I don't think.
Yeah, it actually is, but I wanted to congratulate you, first of all, on being nominated for the Hall of Fame. That is so deserving and not surprising at all. And, I didn't want to steal your spotlight, but we can share in the spotlight, Ricky, because you have empowered and encouraged and mentored me right into being who I am today. And yes, Late Night with Rita Brent is nominated for its first ever Southeast Emmy. So we are really excited about that.
Come on now.
We got a good chance of winning. So, yeah. And season 2 kicks off May 15th and 16th in Jackson, Mississippi. So I'm actually going to be doing the show live when the awards is happening. So I might need one of y'all to just, go and represent Rita Brent Entertainment. Brat, Gary, y'all.
Yes, we got you.
But anyway,
what you got this morning? I know you got something crazy.
Yeah, Ricky, I heard y'all a couple weeks ago, maybe it was a week ago. Y'all were talking about the Megan Good situation where she had to give up her cat Bam Bam, for Jonathan Majors. And it just didn't sit right in my spirit, and I had to do some digging.
And she had to give up. And just to recap, what happened, Gary?
Yes, honey. Megan had to give up her cat Bam Bam because she wanted to stay with her husband. He was allergic to the cat hair. So, honey, she said, well, I guess I have to give Bam Bam up, honey. Bless her spirit, Jesus. Really was sad.
Yeah. And what he was allergic to?
He was allergic to the cat hair.
Yeah, Gary. I read something like that, too. The cat hair was a little too thick for Jonathan. I read something like that, too. And Gary.
Cat's wax.
Huh? The cat has started urinating in the bed. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. They said it was a polecat.
It got territorial.
I wanna pee on you.
What is happening?
Say, man.
Girl, your body is a porta
potty.
Oh my God.
Only thing that made my life complete is to turn your face to a toilet seat.
All right, baby. Yes, honey.
Go ahead, Rita. Don't pay no attention. Keep going. Stay focused.
Yeah. Well, we really do need Jesus to fix this situation. Because Cause Brat, my thing is, I hope they didn't just throw the cat away. You know, I hope they had a party for the cat.
Throw the cat away. You got to celebrate the cat. It is the year of the cat.
Yes, it is.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, Lord.
Every year is the year of the cat.
Every year.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Take it from me. Yeah, so I was just hoping, Brett, that they didn't throw the cat away, that they just had a little going away party. And I just wanted to dedicate this song, you know, it's from me and Jonathan on behalf of the cat. Okay. And I hope the cat is somewhere safe. Okay, here we go.
Me too, girl.
Yes.
Hit the road, cat, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, cat, 'cause you ain't our cat no more. What you say? Hit the road, cat, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, cat, 'cause you ain't our cat no more. Oh, Megan, you've been good to me, but that's the scariest cat that I ever seen. I'm the man and I say so. That feline gotta go. That's right, hit the road, cat, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, cat, 'cause you ain't our cat no more. What you say? Hit the road, cat, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, cat, and don't you come back no more.
I'm just saying, Megan, I'ma make it do what it do, baby. Coretta Scott King, she didn't have no cats, so you don't need no cats either. 'Cause I'm all the cat you need. I'm all the dog you need. I'm all the lion you need. I'm all the tiger you need. I'm all the bear you need.
That's it. I'm just saying.
Y'all give it up for Rita, Brent in the building.
That's it.
All right, Rita, let everybody know how they can find this song and follow you on social media.
All right, you follow me on all social media at RitaBrentComedy.com. Rita Brent Comedy on all social media. All right, y'all hit me up, man. Listen, rest in peace, man. I hope the cat doing all right.
Me
rest
too.
in pussycat. Yes, yes.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, April 22nd. Here's what's going on in the news. A Houston police officer is in serious trouble after a racist social media rant went viral.
Let me get a black person on a 911 call tomorrow, especially. You're going to jail. I don't give a You're getting treated like a bunch of because the amount of times that I will always and forever say that I hate. Oh my God, I hate chimps. Like, I hate y'all. Like, you, chimps. Like, I don't oh, we were slaves, isn't that?
Mm-hmm. That officer,
is she in Houston?
She's in Houston. She was pulled off duty after the video surfaced. She's been ordered to turn in her badge, Ricky, and her weapon while an internal investigation is underway. However, here's what people can't get past. How does someone who's Hispanic in this moment of heightened tension and scrutiny in her community show this kind of bias? And what does it say about bias and trust in law enforcement? Meanwhile, the backlash online was immediate, with users demanding proof of her citizenship and even threatening to report her family to ICE. Also making headlines, the DOJ is accusing the Southern Poverty Law Center of funneling money to people tied to hate groups. Prosecutors say the group paid millions to individuals linked to the KKK, the National Socialist Party of America, and others. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche says instead of exposing extremism, the group may have been fueling it by paying sources to stir up hate. Also in Texas, a federal appeals court has upheld a measure requiring public schools to display the 10 Commandments in every classroom. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
I sure am, ladies and gentlemen. So, NBA playoffs in full motion. How about the Portland Trailblazers? Even the series against the Spurs last night, 1-1. Victor Wembanyama had a concussion after a hard fall. Only played 12 minutes. Portland took advantage of that. Philadelphia 76ers even the series against the Boston Celtics. And let's talk about LeBron James and the Lakers.
Lakers trying to close out game 2. James with the dunk.
Talk about closing out a game. Well, give it to your closer.
LeBron James with another dunk.
28 points, man, for the 41-year-old, man. They handling up the Houston Rockets with Kevin Durant. And Lakers don't even have Luka Doncic playing right about now. Former NBA player, now sports analyst, has some strong words to say about the Houston Rockets. I'm talking about Kendrick Perkins.
The Rockets are the dumbest team and the most selfish team in the postseason. We could blame Kevin Durant for those 9 turnovers, but we could also blame Ime Udoka for having Kevin Durant in that position, knowing that they're going to send 2 people at him at every single time and double him. How about Alfred Şengün? When are you going to get your big ass down and start playing some damn defense?
Yes or no? Series over?
Hell yeah.
Perk telling the truth.
Oh, Lord.
This is over. The series is done. Come on, man. He's right. Everything he said is right. You're like, come on, Houston, you better than this. And Luka Doncic's not even playing. The series should at least be tied 1 game apiece. But we're going to see what happens, man. That's why you play a series. That's my quick sports report. Follow me on social media. Brent got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's bottom of the hour time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Eddie Murphy has revealed that his son, Eric, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine, have welcomed the first baby together. Eric and Jasmine got married last May, and they announced their pregnancy in February with a heartfelt Instagram post. Now, Eddie Murphy announced that they just had a baby girl, and her name is Ari Sky. Oh, that's so beautiful. The happy couple had the baby 2 weeks ago, so congratulations go out to them. Now, like I was telling y'all before, Drake's album release date has finally been revealed. He recently put that massive block of ice down in Toronto. Then he posted the message saying release date inside. Fans showed up doing anything they could do to get to that ice, and eventually one cracked the code. A Twitch gamer by the name of Kishka live streamed climbing on top of the ice, pulling out a blue bag with the words "Freeze the World." So Drake proclaimed him as the winner. He then got invited. He then got invited to Drake's mansion. Okay. Well, he finally opened the bag, revealing the words Iceman, and that drops May 15th. The streamer also was handed another bag with the stash of cash bands inside, all hundreds for cracking the code. I wonder how many hundreds he got.
Huh?
But that's a good prize. That's a good prize. So congratulations go out to that winner and to Drake. I guess the new album is going to be called Iceman, and it drops May 15th. Excuse me. Well, Lil Baby, y'all, is making moves outside of the recording studio. He signed as a co-founder and investor in Dr. Bombay Ice Cream. It's a culture-driven frozen dessert company built by Snoop Dogg and Snoop's son, Cordell Brodus. Now, Cordell says their goal is to align with someone who can help them build something that lasts for the next generation of ice cream lovers. Dr. Bombay markets itself as a hip-hop style that brands remixing classic frozen treats and West Coast flavor and a lot of full of hip-hop Easter eggs, they said. The lineup includes iced-out orange cream, baked blueberry muffin, sticky caramel apple, and tropical sherbet swizzle. Ooh, they sound good already. Dr. Bombay Ice Cream debuted at Walmart back in 2023 and has grown into a nationally available product. So congratulations go out to them. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat. And we want to say a special, special happy birthday to our founder, Miss Kathy Hughes. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We know we wouldn't be here without you, so we thank you for loving us back. And
Text her right now.
I know that's right. I'm getting ready to text her, too. All right, y'all. Dwight Stone and the Praise Mixdown is up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.